Hey guys, I just wanted to pop on right quick with something that was on my mind about coming to Jesus as little children. We operate out of our trauma so hard. And most of us don't even realize that we're doing it. But he said, come unto me as little children. You come to him. Give Jesus the true self that you are instead of hiding behind all of the facades and masks that we put on that make us feel protected, because that's what happens when we go through trauma and hard things in our life, hurts. With me, it was death. As today marks 16 years since David made his transition. And I think about the trauma that I went through after that, because I didn't feel safe anymore. And I wore mask after mask after mask for other people to accept and love me for who I was, because I didn't feel safe anymore. And Jesus said, come to me as little children, perfectly safe, untouched by that trauma, putting all of that away. And it took a lot of time for me to get to the point where I could be my authentic self again, where I could come to him as that little child again, where I could trust to come to him again, because we don't trust the world anymore. And then what happens is that connection that we have with God as the perfect creations that we are, we let our connection to the world be what we think our connection to God is, and it's not. He created us perfect and whole, and our God is a loving God that loves us unconditionally. And we say that, but we don't move and act like we believe that. We move and act in fear, and the Bible tells us very clearly not to fear. It tells us very clearly to believe in him, and that we have safety in him. But we don't act like that. We still operate from a place of fear and a need to completely control everything, which causes us to lower our vibrations to a place where then we can't hear our guidance anymore. And it just causes this whole thing to come unwound. So I just encourage you today to figure out, what is it that's causing me to feel separate from God? Because we are very much his creations, and he very much loves us. So what is that thing that we think is keeping us separate? What is that wrong thought that we're having that is out of alignment with the truth of who we are, that's keeping us from knowing that the love of God belongs to us? Let's operate from that truth. What a different world it would be if we operated from that truth all of the time, and we didn't let all of these traumas and things that we've been through in our lives sit on us and change us, because what we give is what we get back. And whenever we're operating out of the truth of who we are, and we're operating from a place of fear and scarcity and lack and judgment, and we're giving that out, then that's what we're getting back. That's what we're seeing in the world, because it's perception. So whenever we know that we're one with God, and we know that we're his perfect creation, then we're going to act like our Father. We're going to emanate our Father, and we're going to act with that pure, perfect love. And we're going to give that out, and that's what we're going to get back, and that's what we're going to see in the world, because that's where our perception's going to be. So move forward in love. Move forward as that child before they were touched by this world. Drop all of these things and go back to that authentic self that God created us in perfection. We've got this, guys. We can do it. Blessings to all. Love and light.